The 8th stop on the men's professional beach volleyball tour, the Miller Lite Sacramento Open. Chris Marlowe and Paul Sunderland getting ready for semi-final action. Tim Hovland, Kent Steffes. They will have the ball and the serve going up against Brent Frohoff and Scott Ayakatubby. Frohoff and Ayakatubby playing very, very well. Let's get to the prize money. This is a $65,000 tournament. The first place splits about $6,500. Second place about $4,200. That is split, keep in mind. Third place, each team takes home $3,250. Each player, I should say. Fourth, $5,000, and that is fifth. They split $4,200. Okay, let's get to our officials. Our first referee, Steve Burmaster. Burmaster will be the referee. And our umpire, Brant Lee. Brant Lee is the ump.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Set, ready to go. 1 game to 15. Waiting in the wings, St. John Smith and Randy Stoklos. Kent Steffes and Tim Hovland, as Steffes sets to put the ball in play. 11 career wins, 4 with the Hov. Of course, a couple of those wins coming on the satellite tour in Australia. So I don't count those as open wins. Kent would say, yes, I count them. But they are not AVP open wins, but yet they count towards your total. And Frohoff will put the ball in play for his team. How would you pick this match, Paul?
This is a rematch of the semifinals of the winner's bracket that Brent Frohoff and Scott Ayakatubby won 15-13, and they did it playing good defense and jump serving. And the side-out game of Steffes and Hovland, which had been very, very steady, not only this weekend, but for a couple of weeks, broke down.
Quickly, Frohoff and Ayakatubby, a 1-point lead, 1-0. Frohoff. And Hovland taps it over Ayakatubby. Frohoff and Ayakatubby, a long-time team. They won their first tournament together, both of them back in 1985. Tim Hovland won his first tournament with Karch-Garai back in 1979. Hovland, it seems like he's been around forever. He's 32, however. Still young for a beach volleyball player. Ayakatubby loops it out of bounds. Now, if you're familiar with Scott Ayakatubby, he has a lot of talent, but he has been injury prone throughout his career. He has horrific back problems.
You just watch Scott walk around the court and you wonder how he can carry on like this year after year, let alone all weekend jump serving and hitting the ball hard. If he ever got his act together physically, I mean, dispensed with all the back problems, I think he'd be among the top 6 or 8 players out here on the tour. Great set of hands. 6'4", lean build, only 26 years old, has a long career ahead of him. Outstanding jump serve and sweet, sweet pause.
Frohoff and Ayakatubby.
Come on.
Steffes and Hovland. This is Steffes in blue trunks, and Steffes chops one down the line. Steffes is sporting his new haircut. What'd you call it, Paul? Is it the Arnold Schwarzenegger look?
The clean look.
You see the distribution of Steffes. 4 wins last year. He got 2 wins early with Adam Johnson playing in Australia. That was before the Hawaiian tournament. Ayakatubby, and Ayakatubby hits one past the block of Hovland.
You mentioned Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can hardly even think his name without saying Schwarzkopf. You see how popular General Schwarzkopf has become in all our minds.
Good look at Brent Frohoff. 185, 27. 10 in the last 2 years, most coming with Karch-Garai.
1 in Fort Worth last year with Scott Ayakatubby, but I think all the rest coming with Garai.
That ball's right on the line. Kent Steffes sizzling one down the middle. If you're wondering, the court is 30 feet by 60 feet.
And Kent Steffes using 29 feet, 11.5 inches that time, just catching the back rope.
60 feet long, 30 feet wide. The net is 8 feet. And the sand must be at least 7 inches deep to be regulation AVP. Those are tidbits from the AVP rule book. Yes, the net is 8 feet.
It's exactly the same as indoors. Many people thinking that the net outdoors has got to be lower. These guys jumping out of the soft sand, but it's exactly the same height indoors and out.
Might be a little metric difference because they measured meters, but it's approximately 8 feet right on that dime. Ayakatubby to serve. 1-1 semifinal. And Ayakatubby pumps one down the pipe. And the husband and wife play initially working.
I'm not even sure that was husband and wife. This was something that nobody could get to. This was an annulment.
That's hubby and wife. That's right down the pipe.
That's so no chance.
We've been seeing that play a lot lately. Ayakatubby, his team leading. And Hovland coming to attack. And Frohoff can't find it. So give Hovland the kill.
A big improvement in the team of Kent Steffes and Tim Hovland is the fact that Kent Steffes is setting the ball very, very well. Here an off pass. Brent Frohoff is right there and the ball rattled through. Frohoff's got to get his hands over a little earlier, a little farther.
Steffes, he has an excellent jump serve. And big hit by Scott Ayakatubby. He's been on the professional tour for 7 years.
Started out at a very early age, and Brent Frohoff right there, and his partner Scott Ayakatubby, who's going to hit the ball here from the left side. Just watch all match long. They will set the ball with no spin. Both of them have the sweet deep dish. Really putting a clinic out here setting the ball.
Brent Frohoff, who attended Loyola Marymount University, he was a history major. Last 2 years, as that jump serve travels long, Frohoff has played very, very well. Now Hovland to put the ball in play. You saw on an earlier graphic, 57 wins. And I believe most of them coming with Mike Dodd, over 50. Has one with Karai and 4 with Steffes. So he's got 51, if my addition is correct, with Dodd. Over. 52 with Dodd. I'll get it.
Yeah, I figured that silence. You were in there checking your math.
Hey, I just came back from Honolulu, and we're working it out, Paul. On the replay, Ayakatubby just shoving it inside. A field goal on Kent Steffes went right through his arms.
Ball just rattles through, and again, Kent Steffes has the physical ability to be a dominating blocker out here. Just got to work on pressing over.
2-1 is our score. And Ayakatubby has the dig. Chance for a point. Over the net, and Hovland puts it away.
Frohoff going for the set right on top of the net against Tim Hovland, but just overset the ball a little bit. Hov not overreacting, just with a little tap down. You see Hov just frothing and waiting, and Scott Ayakatubby making sure he didn't get hit in the head.
Steffes, his team trailing by 1. And Frohoff puts it away. So Brent Frohoff, I made a prediction at the start of the year that he would not win a tournament until Karch Karai came back. It was a little myth that I said that, but so far he hasn't, but he's starting to play better now. Looks like he's rounding into shape.
Well, he teamed up with Mike Dodd the first several tournaments, and that didn't work.
That was a disaster.
Well, because Mike Dodd, I don't think, can win on the left.
Right.
And he's proven that by going back over to the right and having some better results. But that team didn't work out at all, and I think he's much better staying with Scott Ayakatubby until Karch returns, and then we'll see where the chips fall, because there's no guarantee that Karch is going to play with him when he comes back.
Ayakatubby down the line, good for a side out.
Now Tim Hovland to put the ball in play. Hovland, a graduate of Southern Cal, and he was very dismayed to hear the news today that Long Beach State had beaten Southern Cal to win the NCAA title. Our congratulations to Ray Rattel, the coach, Brent Hilliard, Jason Stimpick, Brett Winslow, etc. for Long Beach State, their first NCAA title ever for the men. So Hovland couldn't believe it, neither could Pat Powers and Adam Johnson and the rest of the Trojans. And Hovland attacking on his right side. Now normally Hovland not a powerful hitter on the right, at least on the beach, so he rolls it over the top.
Just getting very, very cagey with so much experience. You see the results that he's had through the years. When he gets an opportunity to score, he knows that he doesn't have to crank the ball every time.
2-2 is our score. Hovland with a dig. And Steffes can't handle it. It's too tight. Pretty good defensive play.
Tim Hovland been playing good defense. Kent Steffes doing most of the blocking at the net. And Hov's been chasing extremely well and controlling the hard-driven ball for point-scoring opportunities.
Ayakatubby to serve. 2-2 semifinal action. Big crowd on hand, yet it seems like someone gave him a dose of Thorazine. It's very quiet so far. We need a rally. Ayakatubby has a chance for a point. Ack on the attack, and he gets it.
You cut me, I'm going to cut you right back.
Okay, our first side change. Ack and Fro ahead by a point over Hov Steffes.